agree. The Supreme Court has said that there are restrictions on our First Amendment rights. Again, you know, you can't, as you said, go into a crowded theater and yell fire. You can't stand up on a plane and yell hijack. You can't slander and libel someone. However, where the question has come between what is protected free speech and what is not protected free speech, the Supreme Court has always ruled that the communities, the local community, has the right to decide. And in the issue with the 9/11 mosque, that's exactly where the battle is being fought, by the community members who are impacted by that, and I support that.
Obviously, a United States senator has the opportunity to determine, in a way, the makeup of that court. So what opinions of late that have come from our high court do you most object to?
Oh, gosh. Give me a specific one. I'm sorry.
Actually, I can't, because I need you to tell me which ones you object to.
I'm very sorry right off the top of my head. I know that there are a lot, but I'll put it up on my website, I promise you.
Well, we know you disagree with Roe versus Wade.
Yeah, but that was, she said a recent one.
Well, that's relatively
She said of
recent.
late. Yeah. Well, Roe versus Wade would not put the power, it's 30-some years old.
But since then, have there been any other Supreme Court decisions?
But let me say about Roe versus Wade, if that were overturned, would not make abortion illegal in the United States. It would put the power back to the states.
But besides that decision, anything else you disagree with?
Oh, there are several. When it comes to pornography, when it comes to court decisions, not just Supreme Court, but federal court decisions to give terrorists Mirandized rights. I mean, there's a lot of things that I believe that this California decision to overturn Don't Ask, Don't Tell, I believe that there are a lot of federal judges who are legislating from the...
That wasn't the Supreme Court, it's a lower
That was a
court.
federal judge. That's what I said in California.
Which Supreme Court decisions, if any, do you disagree with?
The most recent one that I've been engaged in, we've talked about, is Citizens United. I think the Citizens United case takes a sort of logical extension in the law, but takes it to a ridiculous extreme. Corporations really aren't entitled to the same free speech rights, in my view, as people. And in Delaware, America's corporate capital, you would think we would be fighting for the rights of corporations. But in terms of political contributions, the free speech rights of corporations, I don't think deserve the same protections as the free speech rights of real, living, breathing, voting humans. And so I would disagree with that decision, and I would act to try and find ways to limit it, narrow it, or even overturn it.